My dad once said something to me that sort of stuck with me, which is the most important thing in any situation, in any scenario, with any plan, is safety. That's your number one thing. Second most important thing is safety. Third most important thing is safety. Fourth, safety. Fifth and sixth and seventh, safety. The eighth thing is fun. And it's very lucky that he only went to 7 safeties, because I wouldn't have been able to count much higher. Hi there, my name's Caraway, and this is my series on your first time suiting. This is just going to be a bunch of opinions and tips and ideas. Nothing you really need to stick with. Nothing that's essential for fursuiting. But it's just stuff I've picked up over the years that I've been doing it. So, at a request, I'm sharing these thoughts and ideas with you. Yay! This is the first in the 4-part series, and we're starting with safety, the most important thing when doing anything. So, let's begin. You're gonna hear this all the time, to the point where you're probably gonna get bored of it, but if you're gonna fursuit, hydrate. Drink some water, get some food in you. Energy! Energy is good. Energy and hydration are very important things. It gets bloody hot in here. Like, really fucking hot. I've seen fursuiters collapse, I've seen people go away from cons and meets in ambulances. I've had a friend who needed to de-suit in public because even though they were experienced at fursuiting and they had hydrated, because it was such a hot day and they were in a full suit, they just couldn't handle it. Just learn from others' mistakes. Water is good. Passing out is not. No, never. Not even once. I felt like I needed to... If we're talking about safety, we do have to talk about just getting used to your suit. It feels really obvious to say again, but it's... If you've never been in suit, you're not going to be used to the heat, you're not going to be used to the exhaustion. Like, it's a different way of breathing in a suit, because you just don't have the airflow that you would normally do, and half of what you breathe in is like, well, what you just breathed out. So don't burp in suit. Gross. I hate it when that happens. My advice would just be, try it out at home for a while. Just get used to moving around and breathing and going up and down stairs and all the rest of it. Get used to how the suit feels on you before just running about. And that's another thing, like, running about. Let's talk about walking before you run. If you are not sure about how your suit moves and everything, like if you've got big ears or a big tail, I don't, then you need to just get used to your own proportions, your new proportions. I can't tell you how many glasses of wine I've nearly knocked over because of these big floofy paws. Yeah. And with moving around as well, just start slow. You can walk around before you experiment with running or with bouncing around. But the first time I fursuited, I just walked. I was really slow, I was really cautious, that's the best way to go. And then as you do it more and more, you can try moving faster, hopping around, jumping. You know, if you're a dragon, you can do dragony moves and everything. If you're a bunny, you can hop about. You know, you can do, you know, more characteristic things of your character. Oh, I could have worded that better. Speaking of bumping into people, get used to the vision, 'cause it sucks. Like in 90% of fursuits, it's just horrible. It's just really bad. I've seen some fursuits. I mean, I'm quite lucky with mine because I've got amazing vision in this. You know, relatively, I can see like this much out, and I've only got the tiniest little blind spot here. But most fursuiters see something more like this. It sucks. So generally you'll want to just try and get used to this new way of seeing. because it's going to be really weird and really off-putting. So that's pretty much it for safety. I kind of wanted to make this a short video because no one really likes talking about health and safety shit, especially when it's something fun. You just want to go out and be floofy. But it's always good stuff to keep in mind. Stay hydrated, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your new extremities, your big ears and your tails and your big faces. It's just something good to keep in mind. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part, which is about characterization, developing character and different ways you can move about and such. Finally, my diploma in performing arts is gonna come in handy. Oh god, that was a bad decision in life. The third video is going to be about interaction, like interacting with the public, interacting with other fursuiters, finding good opportunities to do so you don't interrupt someone when they're doing something. And the fourth video will be fursuit care, washing and brushing and all that exciting stuff. It's boring, but you gotta do it. Hope you learned something from this short video, and hope you feel a little bit more confident about going in fursuiting. I'll see you next time. Bye!